right up. Auntie's choice! I did not know they would get so mad. Do. I wonder how we're doing overall. Good.
The getting go-getter.
I already heard you talk to me.
Hey, stranger. You're one of those, I can't remember what, but hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
What do you mean railroad you?
They're saying I murdered an officer, but they don't care what I've got to say about it. They just want me locked in here until they pen me in the sewers.
Lucky for you, I can never ignore injustice.
Absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono.
Aww.
I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
Gave him potty breaks. If not you, then who else had motive and opportunity?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Okay. Why doesn't it make sense? Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
How does that line up with what he said?
Happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But we ate sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no crabble in sisty stew.
Exactly what he said would happen? Are you sure there wasn't crabble in it?
Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
Alright, I'll go talk to him.
He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him
understand.
Are you sure?
You're back? Why?
I spoke to your suspect, and it's pretty clear she didn't do it.
She's gonna say. Do you think everyone nabbed for a crime just confesses?
Her description of Cuddy death matches severe anaphylaxis, not poisoning.
How could that be? I made the stew myself, and every one of us ate it.
Exactly, but only he had a deathly crabble allergy. Could there have been crabble in it?
That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned sisty stew. Stew that I come. Oh no. Oh, did you say crabble?
Yes. Why do I think you suddenly know exactly what happened to him?
But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew.
Yeah, but when someone says they're allergic to something, that's different than complaining.
Complain about you. He'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
What's that got to do with him eating crabble?
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned crabble stock.
Oh, okay, we figured out one issue. Why is this going there? I need that there. Okay. Then you're the one who really killed him.
No, it was an accident. Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Oh no. I was just trying to get justice
Not
for
yet,
Bardo.
you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
Okay. You'd really railroad an innocent person on murder charges to cover your own mistake? Let me see if I can download this. One sec. My editor has done stuff. Your videos, shorts. Ah, perfect. If I help, letting Bardot go won't be enough to cover your
That's
debt.
only fair. I'll both free Bardot and compensate you for your effort.
Tell me what you need.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung. So it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
Show him your dematerializer.
Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
Alright, I can do that.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower. But you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
Okay. Well, I know I can sneak over this way.
The get and go getter. I'm offering deals so good they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire it took to get here.
Can I sneak in this way? Is there a way down? Intelligence? Nope. There isn't a way down this way. Is there a way to sneak in? All the way up, maybe? No, I already checked this, right? Oh, thanks. Missed this stuff, at least. Down! At Arai Menswear, the mission is simple: to make guys like you feel good. Like, really good. From humble beginnings in a garage in Austin, one of the fastest growing apparel brands in the country, Arai is redefining men's underwear and athletic wear. Their designs are sexy, comfortable, and built to flaunt. Because confidence should never be optional. And now you can use my code, LuperCal, at checkout for a discount off your order. I'm proud to have Arai as an official sponsor. There we go. Is there a sneaky way in? Okay. We're gonna save game. Manual save. Accept. Do I have a way of going invisible? No. I do not. Okay. Can you go away? I need him to go away. How do I journal? Codex, stealth. Criminal activities, awareness and stealth. Okay.
We need to get back
No.
to the N-ray range so I can use the communicator there.
We'll talk later. Okay. No! Doot. I didn't go that way. Messages. Trooper Agnelio, body disposal directive. We have begun to receive complaints from Trooper Station at Fort Endurance that the smell of order bodies kept as Montessori food and stored in the loading elevator are interfering with standard operations. Please dispose of the corpses immediately in accordance with Auntie's choice extraction and reclamation protocols, Soylent Governance Rule 81.44.3212. Body disposal is non-negotiable. While we appreciate that feeding order bodies to SIE Wojciech and the other Mantisaurs is a novel way to extend rations and reduce cost keeping, unrefrigerated, rotting corpses on company property violates numerous health and safety protocols. It is also exposes the fort to such an inexcusable amount of liability that it might even violate troopers' relinquishment of autonomous rights waiver. Your request for the bodies to remain is denied. Disposal of the dead bodies is non-negotiable. Remove them from the location immediately. Dump the bodies. Look, dump the bodies or you're all demoted. In addition to increasing the risk of sickness and disease, we have been made aware that your collective failure to dispose of the corpses on the loading elevator caused an onslaught of ravenous critters that swarmed the fort and caused numerous injuries. Get rid of them at once or we'll bust the lot of you down to overnight inventory inspectors for the rest of your contractual career. Personal log. 3 tears for Wojciech. Wojciech, that big, beautiful Mountosaur, caught a group of infiltrators sneaking into the fort just before dawn. He set upon them like he was a shaper at Auntie's birthday sale, and was done tearing the lot of them apart before the rest of us even made it out of our beds. Andrews put him in for another promotion. If it goes through, he'll officially be an executive, and the extra actions we'd get if that happens surely would come in handy. Wojciech ate another trooper. Even though we've been pretty darn effectual about feeding Wojciech the bodies of the Order chumps he's dismembered, the big bug continues to periodically turn on, I was going to say his fellow troopers, but that ain't right, is it? He's a bug and we're people, and it's easy to forget that he's ain't actually one of us. Maybe we've got a little too complacent. Wojciech's interpreter says it's his take on leadership. He says Wojciech didn't like Costa giving him lip, and was keeping discipline. He said that Wojciech swears it's one-time thing, but it's the 3rd time that this one-time thing has happened. More and more, I'm starting to wonder whether or not Wentworth actually talks to the critter. Either Wojciech changed his mind a lot, or Wentworth's full of shit. My request for transfer is denied. I suppose it's official now. I'm going to get Eden. Not only was my transfer to Outpost opportunity denied, but now Command is demanding we dispose of the remaining Order bodies. Without that meat for Wojciech, I'm convinced he's going to turn on each and every one of us until he's the only thing left living in this space. I don't want to get 8. I already paid my non-refundable mourner accessible keepsake box with the plaque on level 424 of the claim. And if Wojciech eats me, there'll be nothing left to put in it. Yeah, you did get worked up over nothing. Trooper Wentworth.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
No needs for smiting or interrogation. So I'm just a regular person passing through.
We haven't had a chance to do business with outsiders in an age. Welcome
Okay.
to Fort Endurance, Auntie's southernmost base of operations and a hub of comfort and commerce. Or at least we will be in a year or two. Oh yes, Auntie's choice may not be your first choice, but thanks to our aggressive expansionism and occupation policies, we're soon to be your only choice.
That seems like an odd sales pitch, given you're expanding by
Auntie's choice
force.
makes sure we never miss a chance to sell you on the virtues of our meritocracy. And Executive Wojciech is very strict on our adherence to Auntie's laws.
Who?
Oh, forgive my rudeness. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance.
Sure. Nice to meet you, but you're clearly busy. I should come back later.
We should be set up for business in 6 months or so, but best to give us a bit to work out the kinks.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
If only it had worked out so well for Chief. It's only behind if you pay me and let Bardo go.
Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardo is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
You did it! You actually did it!
I did!
I can't believe you could get it done.
You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
so glad to be out of that damn cage.
I couldn't resist knowing an innocent was being... happy to help. I hate that he's getting away with framing you like
Framing
this.
me? Who? Do you know what happened?
I do. Abner didn't believe Cuddy was allergic to and put crabble
That
stock in the
good
stew.
for nothing rung leech. That dunderhead. I can't believe he... Oh, He's about to learn that poor Chief Cuddy's not the only one with executive contacts in the family. My cousin's a VP in R&D who used to head testing on Numa. Abner's going to spend the rest of his downright miserable life wishing he just confessed and took what's coming. That makes me extra thankful for what you did. If it'd been left in Abner's hands, he'd have made sure they'd thrown me in a hole so deep, even the sprats wouldn't come visit.
Reclamations and artificial additives. Remember, dress for the job you have.
While I
Oh.
appreciate your help in ensuring this mess wouldn't blow back on you, we now got nothing else to talk about. Time you moved on.
I put in for that transfer, and under the circumstances...
Well, I'm glad you put in for that transfer.
I think they'll give it to me. Thank you again for your help.
You're welcome. Sisty Bits bags. We're going down this way. Down the road. Down the road again. To where we need to go. Now, on to other things. Okay. You are not dangerous. So we're going to continue onwards.
I can feel your lamps on me, Asa. Just see whatever's going on in that blended brain pan of yours.
I've got to ask, have you ever mistakenly referred to the Protectorate as the Directorate? Or the Directorate as the Protectorate?
No.
Not even one? Come on, sure you have. You can tell me.
Can I ask?
Interesting. There's something back that way. Wonder if I can build a suit to protect me from that radiation. It looks like they're trying to capture something here. Hello?
You lost, stranger?
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Auntie?
Actually, I'm an Earth Directorate agent.
An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me? I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Auntie. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
Okay. These sprats must be in high da-dam. Da-dam.
I also hear
Hi, da-dam.
higher-ups like to put them around their boots. You know, sprat spats.
How's business?
Slower than I'd like, but that's not the first time I've had to tighten the old belt. Things will pick up once the war is over. Unless a rift devours the colony. When that happens, sprats and bits will be the least of my troubles.
That's fair.
See you around, ancient.
Da-da. So, you're just cooking sprats back here, huh? And no one would forget that you're here? Oh. That's unfortunate for you. I need to get over there somehow. But I would die if I go through that. So that won't work. We'll figure that out at some point. I 100%ed Outer Worlds 1, so I can't do that this round, unfortunately, because I limited myself by taking a bad feat. What's out here? Ooh, hello. Ain't no choice but Auntie's choice. Scientists. You didn't see nothing, creature. Scientist. Another scientist. Is that a supply crate up there? I'm hearing something still. I guess not. There's evil mantisaurs. Okay, we need to go to that marker, which is that way. Let's go!
Looking a few corpse low, Commander.
I'm looking a few corpse low, huh? Let's see. We're approaching the facility where these people might be. Corporate trooper. I don't rightly get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well, and now nothing. We're stuck at standing still. Can't get no supplies or nothing from orbit. Can't get no one up and over to the Order's last trench. Commander's saying every time we tried, we just got shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be? Void brains! Sitting here and watching the whole lot of nothing happening, knowing that friends in other fronts are making bits hands over fist, has me regretting transferring this area. I think it's time for our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle this better than him. Okay.
Better get my bits into the betting pool before they get themselves turned into paste.
Corporate trooper. Corporate trooper. Corporate cleaner. What am I supposed to do here? Take the Abbott's message to outpost opportunity. I think this is a outpost opportunity.
The survivors are patching themselves up.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked? You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
The Order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill. They did. I'm an Earth Directorate agent, and we must lend aid.
Is that like some kind of contractor?
Woohoo!
Job?
Woohoo!
Go hustle somewhere else.
Okay. The Order sent me to help as a gesture of goodwill.
And what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the Order Abbott sent me as an
Did
emissary.
you say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors to make sure so if it wasn't for the order, you have a new enemy.
I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what by law do you think I can do about it?
I think that you can get the word out that it wasn't the order.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting her know that the order said it wasn't an accident, my man. Also, there's a really nameless, faceless series of cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other.
Okay, if you won't help me yet, maybe I'll help you.
Transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you were someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services.
Okay.
Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneaking. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And would you like help with those?
Cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you. See? Quid pro quo. Or,
okay.
If all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Really? All it'll take is some bits to resolve this issue.
Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. They show sincerity, trustworthiness,
okay,
and a goodly dose of class.
Dragon, do you want a chip? No? It's an intrigue. I've got to admit, you're shockingly crass even for Aunties. I'd rather keep my bits. Tell me about these problems.
So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload.
Okay.
You give her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now you know that's an irrevocable.
I'm off to make it happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let either of us down.
Okay.
Poor Dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
Hello.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Who are you, and why are you walking through my field?
That old officer over there told me to ask you for what you need for, oh god. That officer over there asked me to help you, so what do you need?
Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of Zeranium poisoning. And the coils on our autodocs have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
So you need me to find you some new compression coils.
There's so much more work than I can handle. It's only by getting these 3 defunct autodocs back online that I can hope to save most of these folk.
I can help you with the needed compression coils right now.
Luck in ages. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found...
Compression coils, huh? Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. Compression coil. Compression coil.
I've been laid up same as those troopers. And I don't wish that kind of suffering on anyone. Aunties or no.
181 meters. Yeah, let's look for those coils. Woohoo! Avoiding the Zeranium, which would kill me pretty quickly. Hippity hoppity! Hippity hoppity! Hippity hoppity! Bippity boppity, boopity boopity, doopity doopity. Okay, now we need to go over there. We'll go back to Fort Endurance. Tiso didoo, dee-doo, dee-doo. Why settle when you can thrive? Global Treaty of Versailles, huh? Drogon. Oh, hello. Thank you. How are you doing?
Tired.
Oh! Better choice. It's Auntie's choice. Four of 15. Oh, I almost put my finger in my coffee there.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
Here you go. Hi, Blythe. Hi.
That's just enough to get the first of our auto docks back up and running. Thank you.
Drogon, no.
If you find any more,
No, you're not getting my
bring
food.
them my way.
I know you want it.
To have spares. I'm glad you're back. Getting the first auto dock running again has been help. Well, it's not much, but here's what I have.
Okay, nothing I want. Hey, Trooper.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
There is. I just finished your job. You said you got more jobs that need doing.
That's right, I do. How does solving a murder strike you?
I've no problem with corpses. Who's
There's
dead?
been a murder at one of our forts. Trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him.
Oh, she didn't. The security officer did, but I took care of it. Time to send my message.
You don't say. He seems so by the book. But I guess you never can tell, can you? And
Nope.
as for that message... Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. Though if you're looking for more work, I'll gladly pay you as per Auntie's rules and bylaws. Solving the rest sure would pluck some cysts off the pig that is my migraine.
Interesting. What else do you need done?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Okay. I'll make it happen for you. Not a problem.
Now you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Okay.
He's dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
I'm not.